Welcome back to my channel, Defense Against Dark Deeds, How a Magician Approaches Self-Defense. In the first episode, I talked about invisibility, and I promised to show you how to become invisible when it counts. I haven't forgotten. That's still coming up. But first in this episode, we talk about concealed carry. For if you think about self-defense long enough, you're going to consider concealed carry of a firearm. Now, if you carry a firearm, you need to be aware of that firearm at all times. You can't leave it on the seat in a restaurant while you go to the restroom. You can't leave it on the seat in your truck while you're pumping gas with the window down. If you're carrying it on your body, you have to watch when people come up, if people hug you, when they greet you. You have to be vigilant at all times. Now, you're probably deciding to carry a gun because you think it will make you feel safer, more in control. And yet what you're doing is trying to take those fears and insecurity and put them into an object, something that will help you alleviate those fears. But what happens when you carry is that you're always constantly vigilant. You've given yourself a full-time preoccupation with a dangerous weapon. And we talked about the 21-foot rule. You're going to spend a lot of your day closer than 21 feet to someone else. And that means, rightfully, you have a right to feel uneasy about all those people who are closer than that, because that firearm is in danger when someone's within 21 feet of you. So you're going to be on edge, you're going to be constantly preoccupied, and I don't think that's the way I want to live. In a previous episode, episode 4, I argued that cops shouldn't even carry firearms. And in that episode, I argued that a firearm makes a cop into a poor mind reader. It takes away their ability to orient themselves to a situation, make a rational decision, and then act rationally upon that decision. It shortens that time down into just a reaction. And you don't want to do that to yourself either. So what should you carry instead? That's the million-dollar question. What should you carry instead? I'll address that in an upcoming episode. And it is the very thing that has the power to make you invisible when it counts for self-defense. Don't miss it. Subscribe to the channel. Defense Against Dark Deeds. If you want to hear how a magician thinks, and this isn't just about an object. It's not just about what you're carrying. It's about your strategy and why and the manner of thinking. And that's why we're going through all of these other options to consider rather than me just telling you a product to buy. Because to think like a magician isn't to have a product. It's not just to use a magical prop to do something. It's a manner of thinking. And you have to take that thinking in and make it part of you in order for that prop, that object that you're going to need to become invisible, will really work. It may seem like magic, and it may be, because you're watching Defense Against Dark Deeds, How a Magician Approaches Self-Defense. See you next time.